This is Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello Gemini, hello Cross Watchers. This is going to be a reading for February 1st to February 7th, 2020. Please like and subscribe, that helps me out a lot. Thank you to all the new subscribers and all the new viewers, and thank you to all my old subscribers or current ones. I don't know how to word that correctly, but thank you so much. I just wanted to thank everybody though. So please remember that there's no way this can connect with everybody out there. So if it doesn't connect, hopefully you know your Venus sign or your moon sign and you can watch those videos. So feel free to vice versa the feminine and masculine energy, as well as if I'm talking about a card and applying it to you and you feel like it applies more to somebody around you, then feel free to vice versa that as well. I forgot to set the clock, that's why I kind of panicked there for a minute. I've got to get better at doing it so I can keep track of my time. So I shuffle the cards, but I just do it one more time before I lay them out here on the table. So I gave a challenge to all my viewers and subscribers out there in January to learn your Venus sign, or was it moon sign? Moon sign. So now I'm giving you a challenge to learn your Venus sign from your birth chart. So hopefully everybody will learn that, and then every month I'll give you a different challenge to learn about your birth sign. And you can do that, and in a year you'll know a whole bunch about yourself. So I'm trying to hurry, I don't know why it's taking so long. So I'm doing it a little different. I'm going to do the Angel and Ancestor card first instead of at the end of the reading now. Because they say the first card is the strongest and overall of the other cards. So let's see. So the Angel and Ancestor card that comes out for you, Gemini, is Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Beautiful. So let me see what the book says about Shield Maiden. So Shield Maiden, she is pretty tough looking. That's all I gotta say. Where is she? Okay, here she is. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the feminine knight in shining armor. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on their battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She is ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. That's good. You're becoming more focused. That's very good. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the Mystical Cats Tarot cards. So the first one right off the bat is the Chariot. This is a major arcana. And the Chariot means that something is going to start over. Usually it's your life. Like you're going in you're starting over with something. You're ending a lot of stuff and you're starting over. Like you want, what am I doing? A new beginning. Sorry about that. So the next card is Eight of Sea. So Eight of Sea is somebody being selfish. Gemini. Somebody who just wants their way, basically. So this is Eight of Sky. This is you feeling trapped. And this card tells me it's kind of, you think it's worse than what it actually is. You're going inside your head and you're thinking about it a lot. So Sea Queen. Sea Queen is somebody around you that you probably go to advice for, a mentor maybe. This person has clarity and they're balanced. Their emotions are balanced, their coins are balanced. They're just balanced. So I feel like that's a mentor for you when that comes up. Seven of Sky. Seven of Sky is somebody doing something behind your back. Gemini. Unless you're doing something behind somebody's back. So either or, feel free to vice versa the energies where they apply. But I'm going to say somebody's doing something behind your back and you're not aware of it. So this is Cat Magic. So this is telling me that the divine is going to like put magic down in your life in some way. I'm not sure how. It's probably different for everybody, but somehow the divine sees you asking for something and they're going to give you something that you've been wanting. It's going to seem like magic. So this is the moon, Gemini. This could represent a Pisces, or this could mean that secrets are going to be exposed. Something that has been hidden is getting ready to come out in the open. So Six of Sky. This is people bickering and arguing, and you're removing yourself from the situation. For whatever reason, you can't deal with it anymore. So it's weird. You had the Eight of Sky, the Seven of Sky, and that was the Six of Sky. You're like going backwards in your head. And with negative energies. Not good, Gemini. I just noticed this when I'm looking down at the cards, I should say. So this is the floating cat. This is you having to make a decision about something and you having a difficult time with it. You're not sure how to make a decision. And in the book, this would be a yes card. So if you're looking for a yes or no, this says yes, is what this implies in the book. So then we have Nine of Sea, which would be you dreaming about what you want your future to have in it and what you want it to be like, which is good. You should be dreaming and hoping for a future. And so you have 6, 7, 8, 9. Gosh, that's so crazy. 2 8s actually. 8 of Sea and 8 of Sky. Yeah, that's crazy. So then you have the priest. So the priest to me is a couple things. This is the divine looking out for you and guiding you, and something could change in your life 180 degrees in a matter of 24 hours is what I feel this card means. Something is going to change really fast. So 10 of Sky is you feeling like you need to end something, you can't deal with it anymore. You've been backed into a corner and you feel like you have 10 swords in your back. You cannot handle any more of whatever that implies. So Fire Tom. Fire Tom is either a hobby or a job or a relationship, something you could be playing with fire, so to speak. Or it could mean that you are good at your job, you're skilled, and you could walk through fire with your eyes closed and do your job. So you figure out which one of those meanings would imply to you. Sea Kitten. Sea Kitten is a couple things. This could be somebody younger than you, or this could be somebody coming in with a love offer. I feel like they are younger than you. And they're balanced is all I can say. They're balanced. They're doing okay. 5 of Earth. So 5 of Earth is you feeling left out in the cold about something, Gemini. I'm not sure what it is, but something has you feeling left out. Like you can't be with your friends for some reason. So 5 of Sea comes out after 5 of Earth, which tells me it's in your head again. You feel ashamed about something or embarrassed about something. So you have a lot of cards here that are in your head. I mean, seriously, this is a lot. I'm going to get them because there's starting to be a lot. That are negative. So we have you feeling left out, negative, that's you. We have 10 of Sky. You're backed into a corner, you've had an ending to something, you feel totally beat up about something. 8 of Sky, you feel trapped, you feel trapped, you feel stuck like you cannot get out of something. Somebody doing something behind your back. And 6 of Sky, you leaving a situation where people are bickering and arguing, and then you feeling embarrassed about something. So a lot of cards going in your head there, Gemini, to where you're being negative. You got to stop that. Seriously. I see things changing. So the positive cards here to me are And you have the floating cat where you can't decide. These right here are pretty positive for you. I mean, you have the Chariot starting over. You have cat magic, the divine, and then you have the priest, which is the divine. So these are positive. So I'm going to switch over to the Chakra Wisdom deck now. And you have Three of Wands. Three of Wands is opportunities coming towards you. Good opportunities. Opportunities of abundance and action. That's fast action and communication chakra. Then you have Five of Cups, which is your throat chakra. This would imply that you have regret about something in your past, Gemini, and you miss somebody. You have regret and loneliness about somebody in your past. You miss them. So Eight of Wands is you moving forward in your life, and you're going to leave something in the past. You're laying it down and you're leaving it, and you're going into your higher spiritual self, into your future. Which, good for you. I know it's hard to do that, but we all have to do it. So a Knight of Coins is somebody coming into you and they have a lot of coins. And it's a throat chakra card, so it's usually a love offer when the Knights come in. So I don't know if this is somebody coming in to offer love and they have a lot of coins, Gemini. So Four of Cups, this is the heart chakra. This is you. Sorry, I hate that when that happens and it just came on all of a sudden. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta find a day I coughed up. Sorry, so sorry, Gemini. Give me a minute here, because I don't want to start coughing. It sounds horrible on the camera. So as soon as I get coughed up, it'll go away. Okay, so here we go. So you had... So this is a disillusionment about something. You're focusing on one cup. You have other cups around you, but you're focusing on that one. So the next card you have is Ace of Wands. This is opportunity again. So you have two opportunity cards. One is fast action and one is identity. Ace of Coins. This is success and victory. Very nice, Gemini, with your coins. So then you have King of Cups. King of Cups is somebody offering love. This is another offer of love. So you have a knight that comes in and offers love with money, and then you have this one who comes in and he has love. A lot of love. He really loves you. And then you have Four of Coins. So Four of Coins tells me there's some sort of blockage with your heart, Gemini, which means not medical. I'm talking emotional. You are holding a lot of stuff close to you that you're not sharing with somebody because either you're afraid of getting hurt or you don't trust them yet. I'm not sure what that is. So let me pull a couple clarification cards from the chakra deck. And this is Nine of Cups. So this says that you could move into luxury with the King of Cups, I feel. I mean, you have two opportunity cards, you have a success card, you have a coin card, you have a love card, moving. So the only negative cards on the Chakra Wisdom deck are, and they're really not too negative, they're just you stuck in your head, but not as much as over here, is your heart. Something in your heart you're feeling sad about and you're missing somebody. So Queen of Coins is somebody who is they have a lot of intuition, and they're very good with their coins. Practical, and I feel like their coins are growing. Maybe they haven't yet, but they're going to. Abundance and intuition, I can't stress enough. That person has a lot of intuition. The Sun, beautiful Gemini. This says that the divine is looking out for you. You have the Chariot over here. I mean, you kind of see the Chariot right here in this card. So I feel like they almost go together even though they're different decks. This is the Chariot, this is the Sun, and the Sun is kind of behind the kitty here. Your life is changing in a new direction, Gemini. And that's confirmation. And you're going to be happier. You're moving into a happier 2020 is all I can say. I see it. It's nice. So Princess of Coins. This is the heart chakra. So concerning somebody you love, I feel like you're very practical with your coins. So I don't know if you're saving your coins for somebody you love and you're practical with that. I don't know if that means you're not practical with your coins, anything else, but it seems like you're practical with your love. Your coins when it comes to your love. So Nine of Swords, this is grief and regret. You're really missing somebody and you're really just going inside your head and you feel stuck. You can't get out of it. You just are being so sad and broken. Gemini. Four of Wands, this is marriage. So this is a marriage commitment card. So I'm kind of confused. There's a Nine of Swords coming out and then the Four of Wands. You have a lot of regret, you're sad, and then the marriage card comes out. Two of Coins. So this is compromise and flexibility. So I don't know if you have regret about a marriage didn't work out, if that's what that's saying. You weren't flexible and you did not compromise on a relationship in your past. And you really regret that. That's what I'm feeling, possibly. And that could be what's going on with your heart blockage there, because it seems like you're just holding everything close to you. Whoop, that's the wrong card. So over the next card we have here is the Lovers. That's nice. This is the Lovers card, Gemini. So yeah, I feel like somebody from your past, you're missing a lot. King of Swords. So King of Swords cuts out which doesn't serve him, which doesn't make him feel positive, and you see the light at the end of his sword and the hand and then the dogs at his feet. I feel like you're protected from the divine. And you're going to realize something and cut something out. Hopefully it's a negative thinking of something in the past. So Seven of Coins here again is you thinking again about something. And I feel like you're at a crossroads about either your money, a job, or a person. Something along those things, or maybe all three of those. You want something with your job, with another person. This is the crown chakra. So this has to do with the divine. So either you're supposed to learn a lesson from this person, you might be supposed to learn something from that person. This is not good. This is Five of Swords. This is your throat chakra, Gemini. This is somebody who I feel, there's three people. When this person has their back turned, he is glaring at this other person really, really bad. And I don't know if she sees it because her eyes are down, and the other person in the middle definitely doesn't see it. So you need to be aware of the people around you, Gemini, and see who is jealous and just putting bad vibes out there. It's kind of scary the way he's holding the swords and the way he's looking. His jaw is very clenched. So somebody is really holding grudges and angry. I feel like it's jealousy. Look at this is the Star. This is love being offered. Somebody is going to offer you love. Your cup is going to be overflowing with love, Gemini. So I don't know why the Five of Swords came out. If that has to do with your love, if that's you reflecting on something in the past and thinking negatively, you need to cut out of your life, or if you need to be careful when you find your love that there's not somebody like that. So Six of Cups is healing. I feel like you're going to heal from something. The High Priestess, very nice. The High Priestess doesn't put up with anything from anyone. She can read people like a book. She's honest. She sees people's worth. She sees if they're being honest or not. And this is just somebody who is very aware of what's going on around him. And they have more than intuition, is all I could say. She has wisdom, knowledge. So I don't know if that's you or somebody around you, but I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you now, Gemini, before we run out of time. So I hope this helps a lot of you. Quit going inside your head, basically. We'll see what these cards say. So the Soul's Journey lesson, the first one is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Beautiful. Don't be envious, Gemini. I'm sure there's people that are jealous of you. So the next card that comes out for you is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Purple is healing, remember. So you have envy and honesty. Wow. So let me see, where's that book? Envy and honesty. Sorry, give me a minute. Here it is. You must learn to accept that obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey. But to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life in these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. And nobody wants to do that. Once is quite enough. Honesty. Being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitely in what circumstances an untruth would be better, but honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically, to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and the circumstances that you most need to learn from. Nice. So now I'm going to pull 2 Fantasy Cats Oracle cards for you, Gemini. So the first one we have is running, number 12. So are some of you running a lot? So we'll put this there. And the next one we have is knowing, 12 and 4, if those mean anything to you. 12 and 4. So running. It is time for energy, motion, and action. You have waited long enough. You have what is required for the long-distance sprint. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your attention aligned with your innate desire to hone in on your destination. Use all resources at your disposal to get you where you need to go. May the wind be at your back and the cats forever in your favor. And now we're going to do knowing, which was 4, I believe. The pyramid reflects ancient knowledge. Trust in the articulation of your mind, feeling the knowing of your body, embrace the teachings of the soul. Learning is an act of remembering. Self-doubt and fear kills inspiration and imagination. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You exist in a league of your own. Listen for what is known in the cells of the body. Trust the depths of the brain. Cats trust what they know. You can trust inner knowledge. What you know may not make sense logically, but follow your instincts keenly. The choices you make about people and experiences need no apology or explanation. Walk away when your work is done. How do you want your expressions to be honored in the world? So this said a lot of stuff. You had the honesty and the envy, and then in the knowing card it came out that you are having a little bit of jealousy, that you are comparing yourself to other people. Also, what I got out of this too was that a lot of you may have brought ancient knowledge in, because it said ancient knowledge here, and there was another card that had that you brought, that you are connecting to the divine. Like, I think a lot of you have a lot more connection than you realize. So I hope that helps you, Gemini and Cross Watchers. That was a good reading. So thank you for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot.